Greetings, young scholars, to week 5. This week, we will be doing a mini module, so just focusing on one idea for this 1 week. And this is to prepare us for our next larger unit coming up next week called Is It Okay to Be Bored? Or Is Boredom Good for You? But that's coming up next week. So far this week, we're going to take a look at stasis theory. I know it sounds very exciting. Let's give you a brief overview of this unit. So this unit or module's purpose is to introduce the forensic and deliberative stasis questions and practice their use in analyzing issues and locating points of disagreement. To put that into English for you, basically, we're going to teach you another strategy for persuasion and how to argue like a professional. The question at issue for this week is how can different parties, different groups, or different people find points of agreement and disagreement and resolve important issues? I think this is huge for our society and our world today, where it seems like argument and disagreement has run rampant. We are going to be reading just one article this week, which is written by John R. Edlund, and it's called Stasis Theory, Finding Common Ground and Asking the Right Questions, published in 2018. And your learning goals is hopefully at the end of this mini module, you will be able to, 1, recognize when parties to a debate are actually framing different questions. Important to see when people are arguing, are they actually both arguing about the same thing? 2, would like for you to understand that agreeing to debate the same question is the way to achieve stasis. 3, I'd like you to use the stasis questions of fact, definition, quality, and policy to discover where the disagreement between the parties to a debate lies. 4, I'd like you to use the stasis process to analyze articles and other materials related to controversial issues. And 5, I would like for you to be able to demonstrate the abilities described in a written analysis of the public debate about a controversial issue. That's right, you'll be going out researching a current and controversial issue and writing about it. So, defining features of this unit is that I will introduce the 4 traditional forensic stasis questions, and we're going to listen to a song, Bob Marley's song, I Shot the Sheriff. An alternative set of 4 questions for deliberating policy is also introduced. So I'm going to give you 4 main questions, and I'll give you 4 additional questions to kind of add on. And then you will practice both kinds of discussion with examples from the real world. Ultimately, your assessment is at the end of the week. You're going to be asked to research a figure who has been accused of a controversial act. Quite a few figures in our world today, and complete a short writing using stasis theory to analyze how this issue has been framed by the media. What's the media saying about it? Are they arguing the same thing, or are they arguing several different points? Finally, this unit will sound complicated, but really it's not. This module is about using the ancient technique of stasis theory to zero in on exactly what issue or problem is being debated and where the disagreement lies. The stasis questions can be used to analyze an issue as it's presented in a paper or article, but can also be used as an invention strategy to generate arguments. The stasis progress frames the rhetorical situation in such a way that the discussion can proceed in a coherent and productive way. The module includes an article, blah, 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 blah. You guys get it. If you want to read the rest, go ahead and hit pause. But last line, even if we end up agreeing to disagree, It's good to know what we are agreeing to disagree about. I think we can all agree on that point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good luck.